Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support of the channel. I really do appreciate it. And just a quick reminder that if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you're interested in doing so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so that you'll always be notified when I upload a new reading. So in today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what are your spirit guides desperately trying to tell you. And to do this reading, I've laid out 3 piles of cards here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this green crystal here. Pile 2, you're going to be this pale purple crystal here. And pile 3, you're going to be this red flower agate crystal here. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you're most drawn to. You can then scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then click on your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get into the reading. Hi, pile 1s, you guys chose the green crystal here. And you received the Pillar of Light card. And it says, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Beautiful energy, pile 1. So I'm seeing here that your spirit guides are trying to tell you here, pile 1, that your vibration is rising here. I feel like you're really coming into the highest version of yourself here. I feel like your vibes are very positive. You're thinking positively. You're feeling in this high vibration, and you're emitting this beautiful light, because we do have this light here. It's a beautiful sun above this woman. So it's almost as if she's emitting this beautiful high vibration light here all around her. So I see that your spirit guides, want you to know that you are coming into this really high vibration here. And you might be having more connection with your gifts here. You might have some gifts of telling the future, or some psychic gifts here that you're really going to be connecting to. And I feel like honing your gifts here and really using them more. So I love that for you guys. You also have indecision here, and it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Yeah, so again, you're coming into this time of really being in touch with your third eye and with your intuition here. I feel like your spirit guides want you to use your intuition and to really tune into it. And if you're facing any sort of decision here that you need to make, your spirit guides want you to use your intuition in order to make that decision, so that you're not in this place of indecision here. And this could, be a decision about anything. It could be about a career, a job, a relationship, a situation, whatever kind of question or decision you're having to make that maybe you're feeling indecisive about. Your spirit guides really want you to trust your intuition here and make a decision based on your intuition, what your gut is telling you here. So very interesting. You also have the order card here, and it says, dare to experiment. And it says, Aditi Mudra, dedicated to the goddess of all the worlds. This mudra has a settling, ordering effect on all levels, A large part of life consists of reviewing and readjusting our thoughts, feelings, and attitudes according to our circumstances and our resources at any given time. This can be enjoyable, for if the result of a reshuffle doesn't satisfy us, well, we can always try something new. And then it says, my life is characterized by its inner structure. Yeah, so this card is really about organizing things in your life and keeping this order here. Having structure in your inner world and in your inner life. And if things aren't working, changing them so that they do work, so that they are in order. So I feel like your spirit guides are trying to tell you that there's some sort of order that you need to have in your life here. Ordering this could be rescheduling your day to get more things done, or, to focus on one thing, or, it could be a lot of things here, but there's some sort of order that's needed. This could even be in regards to a relationship or a job, or your material assets. It could be a lot of things here, but there's some sort of order that your spirit guides are speaking of here that needs to be made or put into place here within your life. So interesting. You also have the lotus flower here with unfoldment. Beautiful energy. Because the lotus is a flower that grows in the mud and it blooms and blossoms into this beautiful flower here. So I feel like, some of you or many of you may have been through sort of, some difficulties here in your past, things that were difficult, things that were hard, maybe even painful. And I feel like your spirit guides want you to know that those things have made you stronger. Those hard times and challenges have really made you blossom into this beautiful lotus flower here. So, every experience that we go through in life is a learning experience, and it helps us grow, it helps us evolve. And I feel like that's what your spirit guides are trying to tell you here, that despite the difficulties and the challenges you've had, you're really blossoming into this beautiful lotus flower here. And I feel like it's this process of unfoldment that you're going through right now. So really beautiful. You also have energy work here, and it says, life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Beautiful. So yeah, some of you may even be energy workers here, or if you're not, then your spirit guides are trying to tell you that you have this gift of healing here, and you have this gift of using your energy to heal others or to heal yourself. So, maybe some of you are light workers or psychics or Reiki workers or healers of some sort here. You could even be in the medical field. But I do see this ability you have to heal through your positive energies here. And your spirit guides want you to know that you're a powerful healer here, and you may want to start working with those energies. So really interesting. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So you have the Two of Cups here, and it says unification, collaboration, compromise. Interesting. So for some of you, I feel like there is this powerful partnership here that your spirit guides are highlighting here. This could be, a lover, a partner, a spouse, a friend, it's someone that you're close to, someone that you have a strong connection with. And I feel like your spirit guides, want you to know that this is a powerful connection, and it is a beautiful connection that you have. And, for some of you, this, I feel like this relationship is very nurturing. It's very, provides you with a lot of caring and emotions, because we do have the water in the background here, which is all about our emotions. So you may feel very emotionally connected to this person, but your spirit guides are sort of highlighting this connection that you have here. So interesting. You also have the star, and it says divine love, innovation, regeneration. Yeah, so for some of you, this relationship here is a divine love. It's something that was sent from the divine just for you. And it's, like I said, it's a powerful connection. For others of you, the star is about healing. And, it's about this energy work here that you may be thinking about doing, or you may already be doing. But the star is about hope and healing and inspiration. So I do see, this healing energy here. And I see that you have, powerful gifts. You are the star here, pile 1. So really beautiful. You also have the 9 of Swords here, and it says trouble, torment. Yeah, so I feel like, for some of you, like I said before, you may have been through some difficult times here. There may have been some worries, some concerns about, where you are in your life, where you're headed. And, I feel like it may have caused you, some times of just being sort of either indecisive here, or, not sure what decisions to make, what to do. So I feel like your spirit guides, want you to know that you are capable of overcoming any challenges that you come across, pile 1, because you are this powerful, high vibration person who's, unfolding into this beautiful lotus flower, and you're capable of healing yourself and others. And, you're in this high vibe energy. So I feel like you're walking out of this time here of worry, of concern, and you're really moving into this beautiful time of peace and happiness here. So love that. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here, and it says fate and destiny, new cycle, new opportunities. Yeah, so, your spirit guides want you to know that you're moving into this new cycle here. Like I said, you're moving out of the old and out of those times of maybe worry or concern into this beautiful time of, like I said before, happiness and new opportunities, and this new cycle of everything being new, and, you living your fate, your destiny here. So I really do see this as, your spirit guides wanting to know that you're moving out of an old cycle here, and you're moving into a really beautiful new cycle. So love that. So I just want to get one final message here for you guys to clarify, actually to wrap up this reading. So you have the Limitless card here, and it says, know your worth. Yes, this is, what I've been saying here, pile 1. I feel like you're coming into this time of knowing your worth here, knowing that what you're capable of. You are this high vibe healer here, and you're very powerful, pile 1. And, the opportunities are limitless here for you. You're coming into this new cycle, and you're going to have so many opportunities. And I feel like your spirit guides want you to know that, you are worth so much, you know, and you are so capable and you know, you're this beautiful light here, this beautiful high vibe light energy. So they want you to know that, pile one. So that is all I have for you guys today, pile one. I hope you enjoyed the reading and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile two. So you guys chose the pale purple crystal here. And you received the cold moon with reach out, number 37. We have this woman here and it looks like she's holding a crystal and she's got this owl on her shoulder here. So I feel like your spirit guides, what they're desperately trying to tell you here is they want you to reach out to them more. They want you to really connect with them and they want to give you guidance here. They want to help you in your life, pile two. And they want to have this close connection with you here so that they can guide you, they can help you. And, you know, I feel like they're almost, you know, desperately saying here, you know, talk to us, ask us for help. You know, we can help you. We can guide you here in whatever challenges or whatever decisions you need to make in your life. We're here for you. You know, we're right here on your shoulder, you know, so reach out to us, talk to us. I feel like that's, you know, a strong message coming through here. And, you know, some of you may want to even maybe work with crystals to help you connect to your spirit guides, or maybe work with, you know, birds or your spirit animals here. So beautiful energy. You also have true north here, and it says, stay true to yourself. Yes, I feel like, you know, another message coming through is your spirit guides really want you to stay true to yourself. You know, they want you to do what makes you happy, pile two, and speak your truth here. You know, remain true to what you want in your life and to what you believe in, you know, and they just want you to follow your true north here, whatever that is. You know, maybe you want to be a writer, maybe you want to be an actor, maybe you want to, you know, sail around the world, whatever it is here, they want you to stay true to that and really live according to what you believe and what you want, pile two. So love that. You also have soulfulness here with this woman holding this beautiful heart. So I feel like, you know, your spirit guides, they know that you're this soulful person here, and they really want you to express that soulfulness and really follow your soul here. Listen to your soul and love your soul, pile two, because you have a beautiful soul and your spirit guides know that, but they want you to know that as well. You know, they want you to love yourself and value yourself and stay true to yourself here. Stay true to what your soul came here to do and what makes you happy, what makes you truly happy, pile two. So really beautiful. You also have prosperity here, and it says, focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Wow. So your spirit guides really want you to have this positive mindset right now, pile two, and they want you to express gratitude for the things that you do have in your life right now, because by doing that, you know, we open the gates to receive even more, and the abundance just starts to flow in our lives. And I feel like that's what your spirit guides are trying to desperately tell you here is to focus on the positive, and more good will come. Have that mindset where you are this prosperous person, you are blessed, you are lucky, and be in that mindset so that the abundance and the good things will just flow to you. So really important, pile 2. You also have this card here, and it says, trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Yes, beautiful. So your spirit guides, they want you to trust your intuition, pile 2. And that's one of the biggest messages coming through here. They want you to believe in yourself. Stay true to what your heart tells you, what your soul tells you, and what your gut tells you, what your intuition is telling you. Really stay true to that and trust that. And, like this card says, let your heart lead you to who you are. Let it lead you to finding your true self, to finding what matters to you, what is important to you, what you love. And let that free you, pile 2. So I love that for you guys. So I want to look at your tarot now to clarify this energy here. So you have the 9 of Cups. And it says divine fulfillment, prosperity, gratitude. Wow, so we have prosperity again here. So I do feel like, there is some sort of prosperity here for you guys, whether it's in your life currently or whether it's coming in. But I do feel like your spirit guides want you to know that you're either in this 9 of Cups energy right now, or you will be very soon. And it's an energy of satisfaction, an energy of happiness, fulfillment, and gratitude. It's interesting that we have prosperity and gratitude on this card, which is exactly what we had here. So, there is prosperity for you here. And your spirit guides, just want you to be grateful for everything that you do have. And they want you to know that, that gratitude will help you just remain in the flow here of this prosperity that you're currently receiving. So really beautiful. You also have the 7 of Cups here, and it says opportunities, choices, intuition. Wow. So yeah, intuition coming up again, which is what we had here on this card. So yeah, another confirmation that, your spirit guides want you to use your intuition here when you are making choices. And they also want you to, reach out to them when you need to make decisions or choices. They want you to ask them for their guidance, for their help, because they are right there on your shoulder wanting to guide you here. So love that energy. You also have the Hermit here, and it says introspection, contemplation, soul searching. Yeah, so I feel like there's a message here from your spirit guides about really taking the time to go within right now, pile 2. Taking the time to get to know yourself. What does your heart want? What does your soul want? What did you come here to do? All of these things, I feel like you're going to find the answers to when you take this time to introspect. You take this time to withdraw from the world and just go within and ask yourself these questions. Maybe journal your answers. Take some time to outline what do I want? What do I need? What do I desire in my life? All of those things, and really take the time to figure that out. Because, there is a message here from your spirit guides about really introspecting and going within here. So you also have the Page of Wands, and it says inspiration, potential, free spirit. Beautiful. Yeah, so I do feel like, there's another message coming through here from your spirit guides about this potential that you hold. I feel like you guys do have a lot of potential here. And I feel like, your spirit guides also want you to know that you are this free spirit here. And they want you to just follow your heart, follow your soul, and, don't be afraid to be true to yourself, and to stay true to yourself, and stay true to this true north here. Don't be afraid to be who you really are, which is this beautiful free spirit here. And they just want you to remain true to that freedom. So love that for you guys. So I just want to get one last message here for you guys to wrap up your reading. So Spirit, can we get a final message or guidance for pile 2, please? Final message or guidance, please. Okay, so you have the Evolve card here, and it says the cosmic potential flows through you. Wow, that's beautiful, because we were talking about, potential here, the potential that you have within you. And, your spirit guides want you to know that you have so much potential, pile 2, and it flows through you, and you are evolving right now, and you are changing, and, they just want you to be your true self, and to really express that, and really evolve into that, that beautiful free spirit that you are, and just remain true to that, pile 2. So I feel like that is all I have for you guys today, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose the red flower agate here. And you received the wisdom card here. Wow, powerful. So I feel like one of the things that your spirit guides are desperately trying to tell you here is that you are this very wise person, pile 3. You have a lot of wisdom, and I feel like a lot of this wisdom comes from the divine here, because we do have the bird and this sort of old man here who, I think represents, either one of your spirit guides, or maybe your higher power, maybe an ancestor here. But I do feel this strong connection with the divine here that you have. And I feel like this is what gives you a lot of your wisdom here. You may receive information from your guides or from your higher power, intuitive hits, psychic, visions, whatever it is here. I feel like you're just this wise soul, and your spirit guides really want you to know that. And they also want you to know that they are here around you, always with you, helping you, guiding you, providing you with this powerful wisdom here. So really interesting. And I also feel like, your spirit guides want you to know that you could be some sort of teacher here to others, or guide for others, because you are so wise. You are this old soul here who has gained so much wisdom through your different lifetimes. And, your spirit guides are saying, you may even want to share that wisdom with others. You may want to help others, or guide others, or teach others in some way. So love that. You also have unconditional love here, and it says blueprint. Interesting. So there is a message coming through here about unconditional love. And I feel like this is your spirit guides wanting to tell you that you are capable of this unconditional love here. You are someone that is capable of giving your whole heart with no expectation of receiving in return. And you're capable of, showing this unconditional love that is not based on conditions or factors. It's just based on you having this beautiful open heart that's ready to give and receive. And your spirit guides, I feel like there's an emphasis on focusing on this unconditional love that you are capable of giving and receiving, pile 2. So love that. So there is, a focus here on the heart chakra coming through strongly. You also have the North Node here with cosmic purpose. Wow. So your spirit guides are also trying to tell you here that you do have this cosmic purpose here. And I feel like this relates to this wisdom card here. I feel like, for some of you, part of, your cosmic purpose here, or your true, calling, is providing wisdom to others, is teaching others, guiding others here. And this is part of, following that North Node. But, for others, it doesn't have to be. Your cosmic purpose might be something other than, sharing your wisdom with others. So it's going to differ here for everybody. But I feel like your spirit guides really just want you to get in touch with your purpose here. What did you come here to do? What did you come here to achieve? And they want you to really focus on that and follow that, pile 3. You also have number 6 here with the Light Priestess, and it says Galactic Wisdom, Cosmic Ritual. Wow. So yeah, we have wisdom again here. So, strong message coming through here from your spirit guides that you are this very wise person, and, your spirit guides want you to know that here. And they also want you to know that you're this powerful light being, because we do have this woman here who's lit up in all of this light. So I feel like you are this light priestess here, pile 3. You are this bringer and carrier of the light, of the divine. And, you may have, like I said before, teaching abilities. You may even have healing abilities here, with the light priestess being here. You may be a light worker. So there is powerful, powerful divine energy here. And your spirit guides want you to know that you are this light priestess here. You also have purse wallet here, and it says, pursue your true wealth. Yeah, and I feel like this is about, following your true purpose here, whatever that may be, whether that's being a, teacher, whether that's being a student, whether that's being a artist, a, whatever it is, they want you to pursue what you came here to do, what makes you happy, what makes you really light up, pile 3. And, for some of you, your true wealth it's going to differ. Maybe your true wealth is having a lot of love in your life, or having a good relationship, a good, partnership. Maybe for some of you, it's about having a good career that you enjoy doing. Maybe for some of you, it's about having money and resources. But whatever it is, your spirit guides want you to pursue that and to follow that. So love that for you guys. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So you have the Chariot card, and it says action, determination, self-control. Yeah, and this is all about following, like this card says, following your North Node, your purpose, and pursuing your true wealth, whatever that may be, and taking action towards those goals, towards those dreams. Because I feel like you will get them here, because we do have this woman holding this big, beautiful shell here. And I feel like this represents your dreams, your goals, your true purpose. And the fact that she's holding it here means that you can get it, And I feel like your spirit guides just want you to take the action towards these goals, towards these dreams, because they want you to know that you will achieve them, pile 3. So love that. You also have the 10 of Swords here, and it says painful ending, trauma. So there may have been, some pain here in the past, pile 3, something that, maybe was difficult for you, something that was challenging. And I feel like you've learned a lot. You've gained a lot of wisdom from that experience. And I also feel like your spirit guides, want you to know that you are this powerful light worker here and healer, and you're capable of overcoming whatever those obstacles and challenges are, because you're also this very wise person who's very connected to spirit, and spirit is guiding you through whatever these difficulties or hard times are here. Because we even have the third eye here in the middle of this, looks like a heart. We have the third eye. So you are very intuitive, pile 3, and you're very connected to spirit here. So just remember that as you're going through these difficulties, and remember that you will overcome them, pile 3. You also have the 2 of Wands here. I'm going to have to cover this. And it says, crucial moment, decision making. So yeah, I feel like, your spirit guides, I feel like they want you to know that if you do need to make any sort of decision here within your life, this could be about, finding your true purpose or following your true purpose, or it could be about anything, but they want you to know that they're here with you, that they are with you, and that they want to guide you and help you make the right decision for yourself, whatever that may be. And they know that you're, maybe in this time of having to decide, maybe you're trying to decide, what is my true purpose? What do I want to do with my life? And they want you to know that they're here with you, and they want to help you with that decision. So very interesting. You also have the Page of Swords here, and it says curious, ambitious, idealistic. Yeah, so I feel like, your spirit guides, they want you to be curious. They want you to be discovering what your true purpose is, what you love to do, what you came here to do. They want you to be curious about that, maybe experiment with different things, maybe explore different things. And, they also want you to, like I said before, pursue your true wealth here, pursue what makes you happy, be this ambitious person here that goes after what they want and pursues what they want here. Because I feel like, with the butterfly being here, there will be a lot of change here, a lot of transformation coming up for you that your spirit guides want you to know about. And I feel like it's going to be a beautiful change, really positive, pile 3. So I just want to get one last message here for you guys to wrap up your reading. So Spirit, can we get a final message or guidance for pile 3? Okay, so you have eternity here, and it says, give yourself permission to slow down. Wow, powerful message. So for some of you, I feel like maybe you've been sort of on autopilot here, just moving quickly through your life and maybe not taking the time to rest, not taking the time to slow down, and maybe not even taking the time to figure out what your true purpose is, what your dreams and goals are. And Spirit is coming through with the message here that, you have, time to figure all these things out, and they want you to sort of just slow down and really take the time to pursue what makes you happy, pursue what makes you fulfilled, and to focus on your true purpose and really get to know what that is. So there's there's a message here about giving yourself permission to just slow down and really take the time to explore what makes you happy, explore what makes you tick. So love that for you guys. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile 3. I hope the reading was helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know down below. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.